It was a case of mistaken download. What's up, everybody? It's Big J Gleez here, and welcome to my first Madden 15 video. And last night, EA Sports accidentally released the Madden Early Access and allowed people to download it. And right now, I got some footage, some input, some reviews for you. Let's check it out. So everybody's been worried about those out routes. Well, guess what? In Madden 15, those out routes are covered. Check it out. When the DB goes out for the break, he swoops under and bats the ball down. Man, you gotta love that, and that's just a regular purple. I will say, though, when I went to game mode, I was having a little bit less consistency than I was in practice mode at stopping the out route. But you'll see also that the block shed and the rush with the four-man pass rush is just out of control in this game. They really come in fast, and they come in a hurry, and you got to get rid of the ball quick. Now, the biggest problem that I saw with the game was a flaw with the audible system and the play calling. If you notice right here, I'm in practice mode and I'm searching through my plays, and you can see that there's no formation listed, so I don't know what formation I'm audibling to. So I get out of practice mode and I go to game mode to see if it's a practice mode thing, because we all know how Madden is. So as I enter the game mode, I notice that the presentation is really well done. They've really stepped up their game as far as presentation goes. To me, I don't really care that much about presentation personally. I'm all about the gameplay. I'm all about making the game balanced and making it best for tournament players and making it the best game for competition that you possibly can. So as I break the huddle and I step to the line, I hit my audible button and I notice that all my audibles are there, everything's working properly, all is good. That's not to say that the play call screen doesn't have problems. It's just that that facet of it works okay while you're playing in the game. I did have some issues where I was trying to pick a 3-4 defense, and for whatever reason, there were all dime plays in the 3-4 defense, so I had to actually back completely out of the playbook using the circle button or the B button, depending on what system you're on, and close the playbook out and go back into the playbook to get the proper plays. So that was a bit of a hindrance. Another thing that I will note that's different is just the play call screen in general. As you take a look at it, you can see that it's completely different. The button layout's different. It's vertical instead of horizontal, and for someone that plays Madden a lot, it's something that takes a little bit of getting used to. Another addition to the game is that when you break the huddle, you can only do one hot route. You can't do anything else. One hot route, that's it. Once you get to the line, you can only do one hot route at a time. So if you go to do a hot route and say put your wide receiver on a vertical, you cannot put your tight end on a vertical until your quarterback stops signaling. So to put in a hot route, it takes about 5 seconds, maybe a little bit less, depending on what animation your quarterback uses and what sound he uses. So setting up an offense is going to be quite different in this year's game, and it's something that we're all going to have to get used to. Something else that kind of threw me off, but isn't really that big of a deal, when you are on defense and the offense is in a situation where they might call out their special teams, so on fourth down, change of possession, and the offense is on the sideline, or in a real game, the offense would be on a sideline, and I know this because I'm a coach, so that's why I fully understand what Madden's trying to do with this. The opposing defense will always watch to see the personnel that comes on the field. So what Madden actually does, which I think is kind of stupid personally, is that they black out the defensive plays. And it says on your screen, it's just completely black, and it says that the offense is gathering their personnel. And until the offense picks their play, you can't pick your defensive play. And once they do pick their play, you only have 10 seconds to pick it. And that's if you can find it with the new play call screen. So until you get used to that, that might be a big problem for you, finding your right play on turnovers and on special teams plays. The last thing that I want to talk about are the different camera angles. You can actually control the camera right from the directional pad by pressing up and down. And basically, up will zoom the camera in, and down will pan the camera back. And the one thing that I have an issue with is that I know in tournament play it's going to accidentally happen, and we're going to need to come up with a decision as to what camera angle we're going to use. And if so, I haven't checked this, but we need to find a way to possibly even turn it off, because I feel like it's going to get changed accidentally on purpose, if you know what I mean. So that's it for now on my input on Madden 15 and my experience. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and remember to game strong.